Most Nigerians learned about this building as kids. It's reportedly the first building in present-day Nigeria to be built as more than a bungalow. Today's video looks into the possibly questionable factors and figures behind this building and the church it represents. We'll also look into why white men crowdfunded to build the building in the middle of the Badagry slavery complex. This building's claim as the first-story building in Nigeria has been called into question by some in recent years. The 50-foot Gobarau Minaret, reportedly constructed between 1348 and 1398 in present-day Katsina State, a Sahelian state bordering Niger Republic. But for the sake of clarity, let's assume it doesn't exist. Welcome to the former site of the Christian Missionary Society (CMS). Before this building, no other structure or no other Western structure was built with more than one floor. The building blew the competition away, and its unbelievable 2 floors of usable space. It's located in Badagry, a town famous for being a slave port, and it's less than 100 meters from the infamous slave cells and a short boat ride away from the point of no return for stolen slaves. My friend Pojo makes the best tote bags in the world. If you're in the market for a tote bag that will serve you tirelessly, please check the comment section for how you can reach the business. This is not a sponsored section. I had 538 subscribers at the time of posting. You cannot grow up in Nigeria and claim not to know about this building. Unfortunately, history stopped being taught in this country when I was a child, so I hope those younger than me actually know about this building. I'm not kidding. Nigeria doesn't teach any form of history. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. I believe the folks behind this project had this thought in mind when they decided to do something that had never been done before in this colony. It's worth sharing that Islam and Christianity didn't become popular by chance. You know why and how these religions became popular. Let's not demonetize me before I achieve monetization. This building, it was famous among schools in Lagos for off-site educational purposes, but for some reason I do not remember ever visiting here. When I climbed the interesting staircase, I was surprised that the floors of the top floor were made of wood. It was unexpected to me, but after a while I felt stupid. Of course it was made with wood. What else could it have been made of in 1845? I also suspect it was built with red bricks, popular in the UK. I got to see some exposed red brick in some parts of the building. Christianity in Nigeria can trace its history back to Badagry, and this building was essential in the missionaries' efforts in spreading the religion. According to law, Christianity was first proclaimed in what will become Nigeria in September 1842. Erecting this structure in 3 years was an incredible feat in itself. According to our guide, Christianity's proclamation was done by Thomas Birch Freeman and Henry Townsend under an agia tree on September 24, 1842. The tree lived until 1959, when it was allegedly uprooted by a storm after living for more than 300 years. There's a monument in its place, and it's around 700 meters from this building. Bishop Ajayi Crowther is another inspirational figure in Nigerian history. He was the first to translate the Bible from English to the Yoruba language and helped facilitate similar endeavors for other languages like Igbo and Nupe. A copy of the books are here, but I'm unsure if these are the originals. Please subscribe to this channel so we can grow. When we do, I'll be able to travel to more places and tell you better stories from across the African continent. It takes less than 2 seconds. Thank you. The Christian Missionary Society Church was founded in 1799 with the aim of spreading Christianity globally. CMS's mission in Nigeria traces its roots to the 26th or 27th of July 1857, when a group of missionaries made landfall in Onitsha, present-day Nigeria. Many of the firsts regarding Christianity in Nigeria can be attributed to the CMS Church. The church chartered uncharted waters with a combination of white Christians and rescued slaves in present-day Sierra Leone. Some key figures involved in the actualization of this building include Reverends Thomas Birch Freeman, Harry Townsend, and Goldman. Goldman was personally in charge of the building's construction. It reportedly cost £325 to complete. I couldn't find much info on how this incredible amount was financed? Did CMS cover the cost, or did the influential people pitch in to make it a reality? Nobody knows. I mean, obviously somebody knows, but I don't. The English crown outlawed slavery in 1807, but slaves weren't freed until owners received compensation in 1838, long before Christianity made its way present in Nigeria. It must have been hard for local trust foreign missionaries when they saw the role they played in capturing and shipping people off. Some Africans also participated in the slave trade as brokers and middlemen. You can watch a video of that now. I'll be leading you astray if I fail to share the church's efforts in the abolition of slavery in Badagry and other slavery hotspots. As problematic as the early days of foreign religions in Nigeria might be, some good was done in the lives of many. If you're still here, you must be enjoying the video and learning new things. If you are, ensure you click the subscribe button so you can watch more videos like this. After visiting this building, I cannot help but point out how deplorable it is. I understand it's 180 years old, but it seems abandoned by both the Nigerian government and the Church of Nigeria. This building primarily serves as a tourist site, and some people visit here as a sort of pilgrimage to access the well with alleged miracle water. There's a well on the premises with alleged miracle water, but I believe this building could be much more. Every year around Christmas, this infamous picture goes viral on Nigerian Twitter. It depicts white colonists celebrating Christmas while using the black people with them as billboards. It doesn't matter what the story behind it is, it's not a good look and adds metaphorical salt to the wound of slavery and colonialism many in this country live with. I don't know if this building is protected, but it needs legal backing from the Nigerian government. It also needs to be fixed without changing or removing anything. Maintaining its structural integrity into the future is essential. Efforts can also be made to make it a more immersive museum. Why don't you take some time to learn more about Christianity and the transatlantic slave trade in Africa? Keep an open mind and learn more about our history. You do not need to like what you learn, but the knowledge is essential. Additionally, Islam and the trans-Saharan slave trade gets talked about less in English language and Western-centric media, but you need to learn more about this arguably worse form of slavery. Similar to the transatlantic slave trade, you do not need to like what you learn. This video is not an attack on any religion. It's a catalyst for uncomfortable conversations we need to have. Keep your comments civil. You can tell me your thoughts and disagree with me without being rude. The wood used for the original projects were sourced locally, but I assume many of the other more complicated materials were shipped in from the UK. History as a subject needs to be reintroduced in Nigerian schools because I learned too much while researching this video. If we're being honest, I should have known these things as a child. If we do not learn more about our past, it will be hard to effectively chart a more prosperous future for our people. You can watch other videos in this series now. I'm Musa from the Ukoro channel. See you on the next video.